let me take you through a technique that has proven its reliability time and time again. It rarely fails, and the results can often be surprisingly swift. In my own experience, this straightforward method has produced noticeable effects within as little as an hour. This powerful mental approach, which I'm excited to reveal to you, draws its roots from the profound teachings of Neville Goddard. Here's how it works. Many people are doubtful when it comes to the notion of instantly manifesting their desires or believing that results can show up quickly. Typically, we assume that achieving our goals must involve a slow, arduous process, right? However, the reality is that the speed at which we manifest our desires is closely tied to the amount of internal resistance we hold. The greater the resistance, the longer it takes for our wishes to materialize. Think of resistance as interference or noise within our energy, much like the static that disrupts a radio signal. When you're trying to tune in to a station at 150 FM, heavy static causes the sound to become garbled and hard to understand, doesn't it? Resistance operates in a similar manner. To establish a clear and direct connection that facilitates the manifestation of our desires, we need to eliminate that static and clear the pathway. Often, the reason we fall short of achieving our desires is that we're burdened by resistance. We may repeat affirmations endlessly, but then an internal voice disrupts with doubts such as, "You're not truly who you claim to be," or "You're not really in that relationship," or "You don't genuinely have that wealth." This nagging voice can act as a significant barrier. The method I'm about to reveal is designed to quiet that voice, lessen resistance, and pave the way for manifestations to unfold more swiftly. I suggest starting with something small to prove to yourself that this approach is effective. When you experience the results firsthand, you can confidently apply it to larger aspirations. Generally, the smaller the desire you aim to manifest, the quicker it will appear, since there tends to be less resistance associated with it. Abraham Hicks once remarked, "Manifesting a penny on the ground is as easy as manifesting ownership of a castle." At first glance, this seems improbable, doesn't it? Yet, in practice, most of us find it far easier to stumble upon a penny than to acquire a castle. Why is that? It all comes down to the level of resistance. Finding a penny is effortless. I could step outside and spot one without much thought. But owning a castle, that's a daunting prospect, complicated even to contemplate where to start. This overwhelming feeling is what we refer to as resistance. If we were truly free from resistance to owning a castle, we could manifest it just as simply as finding a penny. It may sound implausible, but it holds true. Start by using this technique on something simple and manageable. Once you see it working, your confidence in the process will grow, allowing you to aim for bigger ambitions. The key principle is simple. You need to genuinely believe that your manifestation is already on its way. You must adopt a mindset of certainty, where you truly feel assured that what you desire is inevitably coming to fruition. You don't need to immediately force yourself to feel as though you've already achieved your biggest goal, especially if that feels unnatural. Repeating affirmations like, "I have it now, I have it now," can sometimes backfire by creating resistance as we may not truly believe them deep down. Instead, aim for a mindset of confident anticipation, simply knowing that your manifestation is on its way. For example, you might affirm, I am absolutely certain that my manifestation will arrive within the hour. I trust that the text message I'm waiting for is coming soon. I have no doubt that my boss will call me with the news of that important promotion. Embracing a state of confidence and embodying the certainty that your manifestation is on its way is essential. There's a significant difference between simply thinking that something could happen and genuinely knowing that it will. Thinking often carries a hint of doubt and rationalizations like, I think it will happen because. But when you truly know something is coming, you naturally shift into a state of calm assurance, telling yourself, of course it's going to happen. Why wouldn't it? This relaxed mindset is where the true magic unfolds. In this state, you feel at ease, detached from the outcome, free from resistance, and exude a confident sense of knowing. You can start using this method right away to manifest anything you want. Whether you're waiting for an important call, hoping to find unexpected money, or aiming for something completely different, affirm with certainty, I know it's going to happen. I'm heading out for a walk, and I'm sure I'll come across something interesting. I don't need to search for it, I just know it will be there. This mindset works for everyday moments too, like finding a parking spot. Arrive at a full lot and say, I'm confident I'll find a spot right at the front. I know it's going to happen. It doesn't matter how busy it looks. I trust it will be there. Then watch as that perfect spot opens up for you. The same approach applies when you're anticipating a text or phone call from someone specific. Remind yourself, I know it's going to happen. I know they're eager to reach out to me. There's no doubt about it. They will call. That's just how things work for me. It's simply the way it is. I know it's going to happen. This mindset of confident certainty accelerates your manifestations, drawing them to you more quickly than ever before. Earlier this year, I decided to put this method to the test during a comedy show outing with friends. One of my friends had taken care of buying all the tickets for our group. When we arrived, there were 4 of us, but we realized our seats were split. 2 were together, and the other 2 were further back. This meant we'd be separated, and my friend began to worry, asking, what should we do? Should we talk to someone? Can we fix this? I responded calmly, no need to worry. I'm certain it'll work out. We'll end up sitting together. I'm sure of it. The theater was mostly empty since we'd arrived early, so I suggested, let's stay where we are for now, because I know this will work out. We don't even need to move to those other seats. Let's sit together for now. I'm confident it'll all come together perfectly. Everyone thought I was being unrealistic, but I held my ground, reassuring them, don't worry, I know it's going to work out. Shortly after, the woman with the seats next to ours arrived. Before we could even ask about switching seats or make any suggestions, she said, there were supposed to be 3 of us, but the other 2 couldn't come, so it's just me tonight. These seats will stay empty. Just like that, the seats we didn't think we'd be able to use were suddenly free because her friends didn't show up. Without needing to request any changes, We ended up sitting together at the show, even though our tickets had initially placed us apart. Why did it work out that way? Because I was certain it would. I didn't let doubt creep in or allow my thoughts to drift with, I think, I think. I simply knew. I told my friends, let's just sit here for now. I know it's going to work out. We'll stay right here. And sure enough, within less than an hour, everything unfolded exactly as I had envisioned. Try applying this method to something simple at first, and then gradually move on to bigger manifestations as your confidence grows. Once you become skilled at shifting into this state of absolute certainty, you'll start to see things come to you effortlessly. You won't need to take any additional steps. You'll come to understand that what you desire is also seeking you, and with even greater intensity. That's when your true power is revealed, making you truly unstoppable. Incredible things can unfold when you harness this powerful technique. So, give it a try and share your experiences in the comments. We'd love to hear about the results you've achieved. Thank you so much for being here today. I can't wait to see you in the next video.